Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, May 14th. Happy Tuesday, everybody. And honestly, I thought, that metaphorical high I was riding going into Monday was just going to last Monday and, that'd be it. But no, I just heard some really good news, or actually I just saw some really good news. The point is, I know very good news, and it has gotten me even more excited than ever because America's Got Talent is coming back in 2 weeks. Yes, literally 2 weeks. It'll be on May 28th, and today is the 14th, so 2 weeks would be 28th. So yes, literally 2 weeks from right now. I am super duper excited, and I just saw the commercial for it for the judges assembling, and okay, I like these two new judges. I mean, Gabrielle Union, Hot Ones alumni, and wife of NBA superstar Dwayne Wade. That's always awesome. And dancer extraordinaire S, Julianne Ho. I think it's, I said extraordinaire S because, extraordinaire would be like a guy and heiress would be a girl. But Julianne Ho, that is awesome. Or Huff. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Huff or Ho? I don't know. But, wow, I actually just made that rhyme. Anyway, so, yes, I just saw the promotion of the judges assembling, and yeah, the best part of that was easily what Terry Crews was doing. I mean, he literally says, you know what, I don't even care if I'm spoiling at this point. I have to say this. I don't even care if, I spoil this. But when he says it's time to fly, and he literally sprouts wings to fly, it's Terry Crews, folks. What do you expect was going to happen? Man, I can't wait. I cannot wait. It was funny. Everyone in the commercial was funny and, charismatic. This is going to be a good season. I really can't wait. I mean, admittedly, I really wasn't the biggest fan of, I do like America's Got Talent, but I just don't actively go and watch every single episode. But now, with Terry Crews as the host, I genuinely will consider watching more of it. So, yeah, as long as Terry Crews is going to be hosting, I am going to be interested. So, yes. I'm actually really glad that Terry Crews is the new host. Having him be because he even said so himself, Terry Crews said this himself, that he's the biggest host, because he really is super tall and super muscular, on the biggest iteration of America's Got Talent, which was America's Got Talent The Champions, which aired a few months ago. So, I was worried they were only going to have him for that one season, but no, they're sticking with him, which is good, because Terry Crews is awesome. Oh, man. This was, man, it's got me psyched. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't feeling, bad today or anything. I was feeling good. I was feeling pretty solid, but now I just feel super excited. Which, yeah, is, I would say that's really important going into tomorrow. But we'll get to that when we get to that. So, one thing I definitely want to talk about, I did sort of mention this a while ago. There's actually a show that is ending very soon. Literally very soon, as it will end next Sunday. And I speak, of course, of Star versus the Forces of Evil. So, I actually want to talk a little bit about that show because from the instant I saw the very first episode, I was instantly hooked on it. I love how funny it was. I love how weird and bizarre it would get. Don't get me wrong, the show, over the course of its 4 seasons. We're in season 4 now. You know, it's had share of ups and downs. Although, for the most part, not only did the good vastly outweigh the bad, but of the bad, one of the big ones is the fact that, you know, whenever you had to, like, take, like, a mid-season break or something. So, yeah. Honestly, the fact that, I talk about it now because this is the sort of show that is ending with, like, the last episode ended on a relative cliffhanger, and the series finale is going to be this Sunday. Actually, the series finale of Game of Thrones is also going to be on Sunday. So, hey, I guess if, actually, come to think of it, Game of Thrones doesn't premiere until, like later on Sunday evening. And Star vs. the Forces of Evil does premiere on Sunday morning. Theoretically, you could kill time waiting for Game of Thrones by watching the series finale of Star vs. the Forces of Evil and then watch Game of Thrones later. That'd be a cool way to do it. But, yeah. Plus, admittedly, how do I put this? I'm not really the kind of person who likes to quote-unquote ship characters. Partly because I have done so in the past and I've been burned many times on that. This may be one of the only instances, Star vs. the Forces of Evil that is, where I have shipped 2 characters and it actually ended up working. Which actually makes me very ecstatic. I mean, they kind of did so at, like, don't get me wrong, waiting till the series, they waited until near the series finale to do it, which is the appropriately way to do it. I mean, one of the greatest series finales I'd ever seen was Superman the Animated Series, which was made by the same people that did Batman the Animated Series. And the final scene, literally the final moments, is Superman and Lois Lane, spoiler alert, they're kissing. And that ends the show. And it was the perfect way to end it because it actually built up, like, through several seasons. That's how you do it. Or, if you are going to have any characters be in a relationship sooner, take all the time you can in an appropriate way to develop that, then you can ship them. You know, that's what you should do. So, yeah, the way that Star vs. the Forces of Evil handled the relationship between, at this point, if you're watching this video and if you also watch Star vs. the Forces of Evil, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Star and Marco. So, the fact that they're now, like, a thing is actually really exciting. And I wonder how they're going to end the series, considering that, basically, in order for Star to save the day, she has to almost essentially, legitimately separate herself from Marco forever. So, I don't know how it's going to end, but I'm really excited. And I really hope that Star vs. the Forces of Evil ends on a really high note. Because, more often than not, we see shows end on, like, really sour notes, like Dexter or Lost or stuff like that. Occasionally you get truly great finales in both TV shows and movies for that matter. Do I even need to talk about Avengers Endgame? And as for shows, Samurai Jack, that was a great series finale. Avatar The Last Airbender, there were parts of that series finale that had me in tears of, like, the significance of how it was ending. Then again, Avatar The Last Airbender helped me get through high school, so that was really cool. I'll actually never forget the very first time I saw Avatar The Last Airbender. I actually saw it when it premiered, believe it or not, on President's Day. Yeah, like, kids had day off from school, and so they show this new show at, like, 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, when children would have school the next day. So, yeah, Nickelodeon, not really a great time to premiere a new show. But I saw the show and I love it. You know, Legend of Korra, which is the sequel series to Avatar: The Last Airbender, that was a great series finale. So, yes, I really hope Star vs. the Forces of Evil ends on a very, very, very high note. I think it will. I am hoping it will. Keeping my fingers crossed. And it's because of the fact that Star vs. the Forces of Evil is ending. I now hope more than ever that both Amphibia and Owl House, but for me, Amphibia mostly, is really good and is able to fill that void that Star vs. the Forces of Evil leaves. So, again, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that too. I really hope that, you know, those two shows are good. I'm really looking forward to Amphibia, which should be premiering a few months from now. That's going to be a heck of a wait. So, yeah. By the way, if it wasn't clear, if you're a parent and you have kids and you're looking for something for your kids to watch, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Samurai Jack, Legend of Korra, all those shows I just named. Oh, and Batman the Animated Series and Superman the Animated Series. Yeah, I highly recommend your kids to watch them. Those are good shows. They do not pander to the lowest common denominator. They're actually fun to watch. I'm a grown man, and I'll occasionally go back to watch them, so that should tell you something right there. They are very good shows. So take my word for it. Although Samurai Jack gets a little bit, you know, gruesome toward the end, but that's okay. If you can just ignore that, you know, it's great. And yeah, man, I just feel like, man, I just thought I did nothing but talk about TV all day. That's, well, then I am a gigantic nerd. I'm a grown man who is also a gigantic nerd. So yes, and I am proud of that. So yeah, really excited for the new season of America's Got Talent. Cannot wait to see Terry Crews hosting again. It's going to be awesome. And as far as the honest reviews I'm giving you, I actually, what I'm going to do is, starting, I think it should be tomorrow, I'm actually going to be doing the, movies and shows that, putting links in the description to the Blockbuster Busters honest reviews of all the Marvel Cinematic Universe related shows and movies. But some of these honest reviews didn't take place during any countdown or whatever. So if he talks about one show, the next day, I'll just show him the other. So, there you go. But, as for now, you can look forward to the honest review of what I have in store for today. Because it was actually one I'm really glad he did. Although, it's different. But it was truly entertaining, and, you know, yeah. Waiting for that Infinity War journal is going to be longer than I thought it would be. I mean, we're not even halfway through May yet. I mean, actually, not even halfway through May. What's tomorrow? Oh, yeah, right. I do have to do that video tomorrow, don't I? Well, let's see what happens from now. Until then. So, like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. Follow me in the social media platforms. You know what I'm talking about. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. As always, I am very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I am hopeful we all have a wonderful Tuesday. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. And I will always have your back. Take care. And of course, make good choices. See ya.